Today we're going to be making a smoked macaroni and cheese. We're going to use the spiral noodles because I think they hold the more cheese to the noodle better than the elbows do. Love the elbows. Going to try this time. We're going to use sharp cheddar, Swiss cheese, cream cheese, and Parmesan as a topping. So this is going to be a 4-cheese macaroni and cheese. We got our creams over here, our evaporated milk and some milk, and we're going to do this a little differently. Instead of putting the cheese on to smoke as a block or making the macaroni and cheese and then sticking the whole pan out there to smoke it and have to stir it up, you know, to get the smoke flavor down mixed inside, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try grating the cheese so that all the cheese has the smoke flavor to it. And then I'm going to put it on the grill using the smoke tube for my smoke source so I don't have any heat. And I've got a pan like this that has ice in it that is going to help keep my cheese cool while I'm getting the smoke. So we're in Texas. It's supposed to be a hot day. This is not a great time of year during the summer to be doing smoked cheese in Texas. But all of this is going to be melted. It doesn't have to look pretty, you know, presentable for the block. I just want that smoke flavor, and then I'm going to melt it all in. So we're going to give that a try. The first thing that we need to do is we need to grate some cheese. So stick with me and we'll get to grating. I'm going to use about 3 cups of the Swiss and 3 cups of the cheddar, 2 blocks of the cream cheese, that's 2 of the 8-ounce blocks, and just whatever amount of the Parmesan that this needs. Now, the Parmesan is real Parmesan. It's not the processed stuff. This time we're just going to sprinkle it all over the top, make a nice little crust for this pan of mac and cheese. We'll get the noodles boiled up, cooked up to where they are not quite completely done, because as I put the cheese in there and then put it back in the oven to make the Parmesan crust to it, they'll cook just a little bit more, but they will be almost completely done. You can choose any cheese that you want for your mac and cheese. I chose Swiss and cheddar. I like the creaminess of the flavors mixed together. But you can choose anything that you like. That's one of the nice things about making it here at home, and you can just play with the recipe, do what you want. So we got that going. So now let's get some cheddar going. And right there, I think we have more than enough cheese to get this smoke going. Today we're using cherry pellets from Lumberjack, and they're just pellets like that. I'm just going to fill this smoke tube up a ways, light it, let it start to smolder, and we'll put it in, and it'll do the smoking for us without a lot of heat. Now you see the flame right now, but that flame's going to go down here in just a minute. You see the smoke, so we're going to let that go down just a little bit more. Then either we can blow the flame out or just let it go out. Got a little bit of a breeze, that might blow it out, but it'll continue smoldering. And as it does that, it'll give off the smoke that's what we want for the cheese. All right, we're ready to put the cheese on. Now here's that pan of ice I was telling you about. I just filled it up with water, stuck it in the freezer overnight, and that'll help keep any heat from the ambient air temperature from getting too bad. And we're just going to take our cheese and just set that right there on top of that. You see the smoke coming from here. When I close the lid, it's going to fill this, and it's going to get all up in here. And we'll come out and stir this here in a little while.
Give it 30 minutes or so, get some smoke, stir it around, do it again, and we'll just go until it's smoked the way I want it to. Whether it's 30 minutes, an hour, hour and a half, we'll see what it takes. All right, it's been about 30 minutes. Let's check this. You can see the smoke coming out here, so we know we're getting good smoke. All right. Got a little bit, not a lot of color yet. Just stir this cheese around a little. And our ice bath, or our ice tray, still solid ice, so we're looking good there. It's only about 82 degrees, 83 degrees right now, so I think we're going to be all right with this. So we're going to let that run a little longer. Now it's been out here for about 2 hours. I let it go a little longer. I wanted to get a little bit more of that smoke flavor in it. But if you notice, it's got a nice darker color to it. Even the Swiss over here, it's gotten darker. So we're going to go ahead and pull this, take it inside, and get it ready to mix with the noodles. Okay, we got our cheese off the smoker. We've got our noodles almost done. And we've got our oven heating up over here at 225 degrees. I don't want to get it too hot too fast because I don't want to dry my noodles out. And then we are going to mix in 1 can of evaporated milk for each of these pans. And I'm going to do an equal amount of regular milk. We'll stir this around just a little bit, try and get some of that pushed down inside there. And then we're going to put these in the oven for a little bit and try and help this cheese melt. Then we'll mix it all together. Then we'll sprinkle the Parmesan over the top. I had my macaroni and cheese in the oven getting a crust on the Parmesan cheese that I sprinkled on the top of it. So let's go ahead and pull a piece of this out. Oh, there it is. Smoked macaroni and cheese. Now that I've let these macaroni and cheese cool a moment, I thought I had both of those sitting here. Wendy, have you seen the other macaroni and cheese?
No.
No? No? Let's see where she is. Wendy, have you seen the other macaroni and cheese? No. Was it good? All right, folks. There you go. Smoked macaroni and cheese. Get you some. Hey, folks, I just want to thank you for watching my videos and joining us on the travels that we take and the cooking that we do. Go ahead and hit subscribe, hit like, hit share, and share it with your friends. Also, check out davidpclay.com if you want to know how we make our money. It will take you to a page about me, my past, you know, what I do, and how I got into what I'm doing now. So, follow us. We'll see you next time.